Welcome back, fellas, to Wednesday, May 7th in the NBA. We have a great slate of games on for today. We have Boston Celtics and the Knicks and OKC in Denver. Both of these games finished in movie final shot finishes. Last time they played, it was awesome to watch. Both of these games were electric down to the wire. But today the spreads are 10.5, 11. The books are back on that these could be blowouts. We saw with the Cavs, right? We took the Cavs. We thought they were going to win big as they were up big the entire game, but then the Pacers climbed back in the very last minute and somehow won after having the first lead of the entire game for them. It was insane, nuts, but nonetheless, for today's games, I'm going to be taking the spreads for both these teams, and we'll hop straight into that now as I'm going to hop straight into the plays. Again, just to remind you guys, no recaps in these videos as I do record them before the end of the last plays. So again, that's why there's no recaps, because I don't know the fucking results yet outside of the Cavs Pacers, which was the early game of yesterday. So AKA Minnesota and Golden State are still playing as of right now. Hopefully Minnesota can pull it out, but as of right now, nonetheless, they are down. So we'll see. But OKC and the Thunder, we do have the Thunder minus 10.5 in this one. We have Jalen Williams over 22.5 points and Russell Westbrook over 1.5 3-pointers made. The reason being of why I like these lines. Russell Westbrook plus 165. I know they're super far odds, but he's seeing a lot of volume, right? He's seen 5+ 3-point attempts in 4 of the 7 playoff games so far, while hitting over on this line in 5 playoff games. He shot 1 for 5 last game, but here's the thing. This OKC team leaves the corners open. They let Russ shoot. They want to allow these low percentage corner shots to be open. And for Russ, these have been some of his most effective shots so far this season. He's also seeing, again, the corner shots, which OKC allows at the 4th highest rate so far in the playoffs. This team also allows the 4th most points in the playoffs to spot up shots, which is where Russ is seeing these wide open 3-pointers. He's not really creating his own 3-pointers. So for him to get wide open shots in the corner, and if he gets 5 of them, I'm taking him to make 2 of them for plus 165. The value is elite. He's hit over this at a consistent line. 5 of 7 games so far in the playoffs. I think he's going to continue to roll here today. Now we have Jalen Williams to go over. Again, J-Dub saw a crazy volume in the last game. 20 field goal attempts, 9 3-point attempts. That's the exact volume we look for. This Nuggets team allows the second most points to spot up shots, which is where J-Dub scores 18% of his buckets. He's also hit over this in 3 of the 5 games so far in the playoffs with a crazy usage rate of 26%, which is very high for J-Dub compared to his normal 23% during the regular season. So as long as he's seeing the shots go into about 40% clip, which is lower even than where he was in the regular season. But say he just dips down even the slightest bit, he still should be able to hit this line with 20 field goal attempts, 9 3-point attempts, a few shots at the line. He should easily see this with the volume he's seeing. I don't see a reason why this doesn't hit today. I love his matchup on the defensive end. He should be able to crush in today's game and make MPJ his lunch. Then we're going to head to the Knicks game and the Celtics. Minus 9.5 for the Celtics. Jason Tatum over 36.5 PR. And Jalen Brunson over 2.5 3-pointers made. Tatum's been smacking this line. Again, we faded his rebounds last time. Now we're going to get on the train as Kristaps is questionable. He's hit over this in 4 of the last 4 games, averaging a 41.8 PR in those games. I think he honestly can hit this line just by his points damn near. I understand Jason Tatum stinks in the playoffs, and that's like kind of just his thing of shooting 30% in the playoffs. But say he doesn't shoot 30% for once in his life and he goes to the 44.5%, which he shot in the regular season. If he goes anywhere near there, this should be an easy lock, as he attempted 23 field goal attempts and 15 3-point attempts in the last game. He forgets that he's like 6'10" and can drive to the hoop. I understand. He thinks he's Steph Curry. I understand. But say he doesn't take that many threes. He makes more easy field goal attempts. He's able to get to the rack easier. I think he's going to have a high scoring game in this ball game. Again, he's snagging on the boards as well, averaging 17.5 rebound chances per game and hitting over this in 3 of his last 3 games. So he should see the volume, should see the rebound chances, and crush this line. Leg number 2 is going to be Jalen Brunson. Again, over the 2.5 3-pointers line. He's been chucking, right? Coming off the game where he just had 5 3-pointers made. The Celtics allowed the 6th most points to the pick and roll man, which is where 31% of Brunson's points come from. Not only that, but 14% come in the ISO, which is where Boston allows the 2nd most points in. Again, just plenty of looks in this game. He took 10 3-point attempts in game 1, and he's gone over this in 4 of the last 5 games versus Boston. So again, Boston allows him to shoot above the arc. They allow him as they go below the screens, under the screens. They don't go over them. Brunson sees a lot of open looks from deep because they want to limit him driving to the rack, drawing these fouls, drawing these mid-ranges. They would rather have him shoot threes. And in this case, I think he's going to be able to and crush this line like he has been for the past all of playoffs. Those are the 6 plays I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys are taking in the comments below. And if you guys have cashed out in the past few days tailing us in the NBA, again, so far the Cavs have played and so far we're cashing out with them. As long as the Wolves can get a lead, I feel good about today's plays as well. So again, should have a pretty big day. If you want recaps, if you want all that sort of stuff, if you want the fastest plays for when these get put out, make sure to follow in the Discord, as that is the quickest way to get all of my plays along with the Twitter. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.